Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back. Listen, I want to talk to you guys real quickly about Miss Phaedra Parks, okay, formerly of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It appears that Mr. Andy Cohen is not done with Phaedra just yet. Now, we did get a chance to see her appear on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip over the summer. So it looks like, and I believe she was also at the BravoCon. So it looks like he's trying to bring her back into the fold. And I actually want to get into this article because theybf.com is actually reporting exclusively that she might be heading on over to Married to Medicine. And for me, this is really interesting because I never saw Married to Medicine. I definitely saw her being over on Real Housewives of Dubai because she definitely had a quick little cameo over there on the previous season. And she's doing business out in Dubai. So I felt like, okay, that makes sense. Let Phaedra go out there for about 2-3 months and let her film Dubai or whatever, and then fly back to America or whatever. So I saw that for her. We know Real Housewives of Atlanta, she'll likely never return. Okay. As long as Miss Candy Burris is a part of the cast, Phaedra will never be a part of the cast. But it seems like Bravo and Andy are still trying to keep Phaedra in the fold because obviously, they have taken a strong liking to Phaedra despite the situation that happened between she and Candy, all of those years ago. But this is just interesting. Like, I don't know if I want to see Phaedra over there on Married to Medicine playing with the girls. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. It would be interesting to see her fit in. I don't think they'll really like Phaedra. I don't think they'll be able to really take Phaedra's personality, in my opinion. I think if she were over there for a season, they would try to ice her out the same way they did Miss Mariah Hulk. Like, girl, you're going to have to go. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see it fitting. But let's get into the article, okay? They're saying former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Phaedra Parks recently confirmed that she is dating a doctor. Now, sources have told the YBF.com the reality star is gearing up to appear on the upcoming season of Married to Medicine. Now, I can't wait to find out how true that is because not too long ago, a few weeks ago, people were rumoring that Miss Quad had been fired. So I don't know which one's true. We'll just have to wait back and see what's really going on, because here's the thing. A lot of times these individuals, these stars, whatever you want to call them, celebrities, people, whatever, they film for these shows, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to make it into the season. So yeah, she could be filming, but we may not really see her. They may ice her out. She may not fit in. She may not give. We may not see a lot of footage of Phaedra. So who knows, okay? They're saying word on the curb is that Phaedra Parks is set to make a reality TV comeback following her short stints on Marriage Boot Camp. Okay, girl, we know that was fake. Marriage Boot Camp, girl, that was fake. I don't believe you was dating them people or none of that. Okay, now I'm probably gonna give it to you on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Ex-Wives Club. I mean, you did good on that. Even though I kind of stopped watching mid season because it wasn't all of that to me personally. But I mean. Girl, we'll see. All right. So they're saying sources are saying that Phaedra Parks will be joining Married to Medicine, and it turns out producers tried to get her to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she allegedly asked to be paid too much money. So wait a minute. She asked to be paid too much money, so y'all were willing to disregard what Candy was saying about Phaedra coming back and her likely leaving. Y'all were willing to disregard that and still invite Phaedra back despite what Candy was saying? That's interesting. Were you guys willing to lose Candy to bring in Phaedra? Okay, I'm surprised. She was asking for too much money. So, okay. It seems like Phaedra don't care to go back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, no matter how much people may be like, bring Phaedra back, because every time they say bring Nene back, bring Portia back, bring Phaedra back. So when they say that bring Phaedra back, it seems like Phaedra ain't trying to go over there to deal with that headache at all, unless they're going to pay her for her pain, pay her for her time, and you could say the bullshit because everything is mine. Okay, now they said it seems Married to Medicine has a budget for what she's asking for, and again, if that is indeed true, I am shocked, because how is it Married to Medicine not being around as long as Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is very much so a staple? How is it that their budget is larger than Real Housewives of Atlanta and you guys are able to afford to pay her to go over here? Interesting. Something's not adding up here. Okay. Now they're saying season 9 of Married to Medicine wrapped last month, or it wasn't last month. It was a little while ago when it wrapped. Okay, so filming for season 10 is likely starting soon. It hasn't started just yet, but I'm sure it's gonna start sometime at the top of the year. Okay. So yeah, they're saying if they had to guess, Phaedra would likely get introduced on the show by her castmate, Miss Quad Webb, who reached out to Phaedra for legal advice years ago. Well, at this point, I think a lot of those ladies are familiar with Phaedra. So Phaedra could really come in by way of any of those ladies. To be honest, she could come in by way of Dr. Simone or Jackie because she could say that they're her OBGYN or they gave birth to one of her kids. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Or at least they assisted her when she gave birth to one of her kids. She could say Toya because she may know her from living in different neighborhoods or something. I don't know. It could be anything. So she could come in by way of any of these ladies, okay? But I shouldn't be too surprised that Bravo was willing to find a spot for Phaedra because she was at BravoCon and they don't like completely distance themselves from her. I believe since she wasn't on Real Housewives, she's been on Watch What Happens Live. Then y'all had her on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, BravoCon. So it does make sense that they're trying to find a spot for her. I just would have expected Real Housewives of Dubai to be that spot more than Married to Medicine. But we shall see. I just wanted to come to you guys real quickly with some of the details of what people are saying about Miss Phaedra Parks and her return to Bravo. You guys hop down in the comments. So let me know if you think that Married to Medicine is going to be a good fit for Phaedra. Is that really a good spot for her, a good place for her to go? Or do you think you would rather see her back on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Would you rather not see her on your screen at all? Let me know your overall thoughts and comments about this exclusive detail that was recently dropped, okay? That's all that I have. I'm JamiThatsMe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.